Hi superstars, I'm Cali-Jāz and welcome to my channel, dedicated to helping you craft the life of your dreams. Welcome to day 18 of this 21-day positivity challenge. If you're just joining me for the first time, I recommend you go back and start at day 1. And if you've been with me so far, then welcome back. It's been a great journey so far. We're getting near the end. And I just want to say that I really honor and acknowledge your dedication, your discipline, your willingness to try new things and to just be a part of this movement. I think positivity is something that really is a gift that we give the world. All of the positivity we can contribute raises the positivity that's out there. And so, yeah, I really honor and acknowledge you for showing up here and doing these exercises with me. Okay, so let's do a quick recap on how was day 17. Were you the sunshine? Did you feel this beautiful, warm sunshine energy that you were spreading around? How did it make you feel? Did it lift you up? Did it make the people around you blossom? I hope you felt it. I hope that you felt the people around you feeling it. And I hope it helped you to have just this amazing, beautiful, sunshiny day. So yeah, let me know how it goes. I would love to hear your stories if you have anything you'd like to share. And let's get on to day 18. So day 18, I'm calling Choosing Positivity. Choosing Positivity. And so yesterday we were the sunshine. Today we're going to be choosing the sunshine. So a lot about conscious creation is really about not only where we focus our attention, that's really important, but what's also very important is that we choose what we're willing to let into our experience. So we can choose where we focus, but we can also choose to set limits around things that are not serving us. They're not bringing us the feelings that we want, the experiences that we want, the connections that we want. It's all about really paying attention and seeing, is this contributing to the life that I want? Is this contributing to the experience that I want? And so today it's going to be about choosing positivity. And in specifically, it's going to be about choosing positivity when it comes to our interactions with other people. And so I don't know if you've heard the study, but there's a study that they did that said you are basically the result of the 5 people you spend the most time with. So if you were to take the 5 people you spend the most time with and look at their habits and their belief systems and their level of positivity, their attitudes, the way they interact with the world, take all of that, their lifestyle choices, and you did that for those 5 people and you sort of took an average. That's basically what would be you. We tend to adapt to the people around us. We tend to adopt their habits and we tend to sort of morph into each other. It's a really strange and cool and beautiful thing. But you can see how if you have one of only 5 people, if only one of those people tends to be on the negative side, or 2 or 3 or all 5, you can see how it would make it tricky for you to live a life of positivity. And so don't worry, this day's not about cutting people out of your life at all. But what it is about paying attention to the energy you feel when you're with people today. And noticing, is that energy lifting you up? Is it bringing you joy? Is it bringing you to a better version of yourself? Or if it's not, then today, making the choice that this is something you're going to create a limit, a boundary around, and you're not going to participate in that conversation. You're not going to engage. You're going to, just let that go for today, just to see how it feels. It's just a practice. And you might find that even, I know for me, I can have people in my life that maybe have a tendency towards negativity, but you can also choose where you want to meet that person because you are a vibrational point of attraction. And so you're vibrating, if you're in a positive mood and you're vibrating in a positive way, even if you encounter someone who happens to be in that moment vibrating more negatively, you can lift them up. You have that option. But let's say you try, and I'm not saying that you go out looking to lift people up. This is not the point. The point is to lift yourself up and then let the other people do what they want. But there are ways that you can shift the conversation to go in a more positive direction. And let's say you try that and it's just not working and you just are feeling that this energy is bringing you down. Well, then today you're going to choose positivity and you're going to choose to do some things that can make sure you shield yourself from these negative inputs that might be bringing you down. And so I just want to point out that you are the gatekeeper for all of the vibrational energy that enters your space, that enters your zone, you could say. And today's all about deciding, setting the gatekeeper, telling the gatekeeper that I don't want to let these things in. Today, I'm going to protect myself. I'm going to keep myself in a high vibration, and I'm going to set a limit. I'm going to close the door to negativity today. Okay? So here's how it's going to look. This is give you some examples of how you can do this. So step one. Step one is making the choice that today my intention is to create this sacred space around me where I'm going to choose to let positivity in. I'm going to let the sunshine in. And if there's any negativity or rain, then I'm going to put my umbrella up and I'm going to protect myself from that. That's a gift I'm going to give myself today. So that's the first step, is to make that decision, to make that conscious choice that today I'm going to be choosing positivity. And it's funny because once you do this, when you make the decision to do this, a lot of times you're just going to attract the positive energy anyway, because like I said, we're a vibration, and when you get really clear about what you're wanting, it's a lot easier for that to come into your experience. And then another thing is, a lot of times I don't think we have that clarity. We're not clear about what we're expecting, how we're expecting people to engage with us, how we're expecting people to treat us. And just setting that expectation, just becoming really clear with this is how today's going to go for me. Then you sort of just set the stage for, I don't know, more cooperation in that respect. And so that's step one, is to set your intention. Okay, step two is then to pay attention to what's happening. Pay attention to how you're feeling in your interactions. So it's really kind of like, there's always a little feeling inside that if you put your attention on it, you can always tell, like, does this feel good to me? And if it doesn't, then you get to choose on how you're going to respond to that. And today we're going to be responding, as always, with love, with compassion, with kindness. This isn't about being rude or hurting anyone's feelings. It's really just about really caring for yourself and really choosing that today I'm going to protect myself. And so let's just say that you've set your expectation, and now you've been on the lookout. You're being aware or conscious of how things are making you feel. And let's say you're in a situation where you're engaging with someone who's not lifting you up and they're bringing you down. Maybe they're telling you some stories about negativity or complaining to you, or maybe they're even upset with you, or different things. There can be many situations. And so what the goal would be is, if it's in person, then in the kind and respectful and open and even vulnerable way, communicating with them that today's not a day you're able to have this conversation. And you could say it, I'll give you an example. Let's just say that someone was even frustrated with you and telling you that, I don't know, you did something they didn't like and they're expressing this to you, or wishing you were different. And you could say, I can see that this really bothers you, and I'm so sorry. I never want to make you feel that way. That's never my intention. But today, I'm having a special day. I've given myself this gift of positivity today. And so conversations like this, I'm going to have to delay till tomorrow or another day. Can we set up a time to have this conversation? And then I can prepare for it, and I can really show up ready to hear you and ready to engage with you in this conversation. And most of the time people just want to be heard, and this is going to really catch them off guard and maybe even make them curious about positivity. And you're setting an example for them of what it looks like to protect your energy and things like that, because it's not always the right time to have these kinds of conversations. Okay, let's just say it's someone who's sharing, someone who maybe they like to complain to you, they like to tell you like what's going on in their life, and maybe it's someone that this happens regularly, and so and today's just not the day for you for that, because you're trying to keep it positive. So you could say, oh wow, I can't believe that's happening for you. I'm sure you would love to talk about something more positive. Tell me what else is going on in your life, for example. That's a way to turn it around. Or you could say, I'm so glad you came and talked to me about it. It's so great to express these things to someone, to get them off your chest. I bet you feel better now. How are you going to celebrate? Or just, you'll feel it in the moment, just feel it. But what you try to do is just, when this information comes in, instead of engaging and going down into this area of negativity with this person, you hear them, you empathize with them, but then you sort of like help them to just bump it up to a more positive level. And you can even do that with your face and with your attitude. Sometimes when people are telling us these stories, we tend to, get a face that looks sad and be like, oh no, and we really go there. And that is a way to like mirror empathy and things. But you can also just have a pleasant disposition and a feeling kind of like yesterday. You could turn on your sunshine and shining into them, that they can solve this problem, that you see the beauty in them, that you're just putting your warm attention on them, but not diving into the hole with them, staying out and just being there for them, but without engaging too much in the negativity. So those are kind of like some ways to handle the situations. Again, you're going to have to feel it, but if you set your intention that you are going to take these moments to really say, this isn't lifting me up. What can I do to keep my energy level high, to keep my positivity high, to make this person feel heard and respected, and that I have empathy for them, but without going to the point that it's going to be taking my energy level down. And so that's how you're going to handle it. And then, of course, if it's something in a text message or an email, then you can just reply that I will respond to you on this tomorrow, and then let it go. And so that brings us to the mantra for today, which is, I surround myself with those who lift me up. I surround myself with those who lift me up. And so I hope that you'll try this today. I hope you'll try surrounding yourself with people that lift you up, people that see the beauty in you, people that accept you the way you are, people that aren't trying to change you, people that aren't trying to invalidate your being. And so today's the day to just say no to any energy that doesn't uplift you, inspire you, make you feel wonderful just the way you are, make you feel that you're amazing and beautiful and special and accepted and loved and respected. These are the energies we want to let in. We want to let in all the people that make us feel this way. We want to bring those into our experience today. And anyone else, we just want to say, we're going to take a pause today on anyone else that has different ideas. And today, just shower ourselves with this beautiful sunshine energy of love and acceptance. So you shared it yesterday. You know what it feels like when you share it. Today, you want to receive it. So give yourself that gift. Choose positivity today. And I'll be wishing you a day full of lovely, warm, accepting, beautiful, positive energy with lots of positive people in your life. And I hope to see you here tomorrow for day 19 of this positivity challenge. Until then, as always, I'm sending you big love, and I'll see you here tomorrow. What you allow in affects what comes out. I really love this because for me, it really helped me to visualize like the energy field of all the things coming into my experience that affect me, and choosing what do I want to allow in. Because while some things do enter our experiences without our permission, we do have the option to cut them as soon as we realize that they're not bringing us up. And so I really want to protect my vibration of what I'm sending out, and I can only do that when I protect what comes in, because what comes in always affects what comes out.